Ahead of me, I see a little pickup truck and a guy, his name is obviously Bob because it says Bob's Fix It. And you also see just over here auto parts. Well, all of this leads to a wonderful, wonderful story of when I attempted to take the oil out of the truck, Toyota Tundra, and there are two bolts next to each other underneath the truck. Well, I unscrewed the wrong one and drained out all of the power steering fluid. It didn't need to be changed, but I decided to change it anyway. Yeah. And Liz, when I told Liz that I had done this, she was so gracious. That is, full of grace. That's pretty cool. By the way, that's why you check your shoulder, because there are some people, when you try to merge over, they punch it so that you can't get over. Oh well. Grace, see? Check your shoulder. And grace, I'm not mad at him. Slightly, but grace. All right, where was I? Okay, yeah, Liz, full of grace. She was okay with it. She actually didn't say, "Told you so, honey." Now, I see that quite a bit in some couples, not all couples, but a few of them kind of rag on each other, and they call up, I don't know, Mike or Bob or whatever his name is, the fix-it handyman guy, to do a project that the husband will probably mess up. Well, they may not, or they may, but they'll learn about it. It may work out. And Liz, this is one of my favorite attributes about her, and she allows me to try these things, to try these projects, to put in a hot water heater, to put in a pocket door, to rewire something. And I do my best. I try to do as much research as possible. But when push comes to shove, I don't know what I'm doing, but she lets me do it. And that's really, really cool to have in a spouse, to have that grace. And if in fact I do drain the power steering fluid, she doesn't roll her eyes and doesn't give me a bad time because I'm ashamed already as to what I'm doing. But sometimes I'd just be like, "Hey Liz, I thought I had it, I made a mistake, I need some help." And usually she helps me, and that's really cool. I don't know how to put in a hot water heater, but she will be there, standing there with some towels in case it leaks, and we'll make it work. Everything is manageable. Grace. Now, not mean to get all preachy on you and stuff like that, but isn't that a profound example of how God works with us? No, bear with me. Okay, so he allows us to try things, to ultimately make mistakes. Sometimes we pull through, sometimes it's a learning experience, sometimes it's a painful learning experience. Now, I want to cut to the chase and say that I don't think God does this because, you know, he's evil and he wants to teach us a lesson. But think about it. In the same way that Liz loves me and is gracious towards me and wants me to try these things to I don't know, try to install something easy like a light fixture on the porch. She allows me to do these things because she loves me, not because she wants me to fail or thinks I'm going to fail. And in the same way, God is up there to ultimately support us. And when we do make mistakes, when we can't handle things and we're like, "Okay, God, all right, I thought I had a grip on this whole, sex thing, but porn is a big problem now and I need your help." And he's there to forgive and help us, just like Liz is there to forgive and help me when I almost ruin our truck. Power steering fluid. Ah, man, that was lame. No, anyway, isn't that a profound example? Grace. Yeah.